Hey Aquarius, thank you for joining me for your weekend love reading. This is going to be for the weekend of September 25th through the 27th. I'm going to be doing this a little bit differently than I did last week. Kind of figured that it was a little bit too long, and then there's a lot of downtime. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple cards. We're going to do a 6-card spread, and then we're going to do some clarifiers, okay? There we go. Starting off in a well position there. So I do apologize. I do not talk a whole heck of a lot. I also do know that I say probably way too many times. I am not used to recording my conversations. I'm used to having just conversations. And so when there is dead space, I want to fill it with nonsense and gibberish, such as a lot of and whatnots. So what does Aquarius need to know and love here? That's way too many. Just one more card, please. Okay, so let's kind of start with some key players. It looks like there's a lot of people actually on here. It could resonate with an astrological sign, or it just could be, just the regular interpretation of the card. So we have Scorpio is death, Sagittarius for temperance, and then the devil for Capricorn. All right. So a lot of people coming in. Let's see here. I think that there's going to be a lot of truth that comes in about a situation this weekend. It's definitely going to change some sort of situation, hopefully for the better for you. It does look like there is going to be patience that's going to be required in regards to this because divine timing is involved. You also want to make sure, though, that you are not having, obsessive compulsive, behaviors and such, or maybe it's really about changing away from this obsessive compulsive actions that you do, or some sort of addictions that you are currently in. Changing them, but knowing that those changes will take time. But you definitely have a lot of options coming in, a lot of choices. Um, it can be a bit overwhelming. You also have here the High Priestess, and with the High Priestess, um, that's really, in my opinion, it's a very magical card. She is that deep intuition. She's that um, the highest, female, and she though carries, like, to me, she's all about that abundance, about abundance, but she carries and guards your life story, right? So trusting that she is putting you on your right path, trusting that you're on your right path, that, even though it might not seem like it, but there is this duality, this balance that she is maintaining and keeping you in check. I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifying cards right here in the middle, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can find out some more information. So I'm not necessarily clarifying the cards, but the situation. So I'm only going to pull 4 more cards here, and not the whole deck. Okay, so we have the 9 of Cups, so there's some sort of wish fulfillment. We have the Queen of Pentacles, so you could be dealing with an earth sign or somebody that is encapsulating the earth sign qualities. We have the Empress. Fantastic. And then the 4 of Swords. Okay. So, 9 of Cups. There's definitely some clarity that comes in about a wish fulfillment. um, something regarding this Queen of Pentacles, what regarding somebody that is, you know, nurturing and abundant, um, somebody that is fertile, you know, and fertile could be in creative thoughts and such, you know, creativity and whatnot. Um, but something that's going to bring some change with this, like I had mentioned before. Um, so maybe there's a situation that does involve a feminine energy, a feminine pentacle. Um, so again, the earth signs. Um, that will bring in, you know, some sort of change into this situation. And then the Empress and the Four of Swords. So I really think that it's a matter of like staying true to yourself, staying in touch with your higher self. Um, Again, to me, this Empress really embodies, you know, the higher divine connection here. You okay? So with this Empress, um, I'm really I, it's kind of weird with this devil. So like there's something obsessive about, you know, about this Empress, because otherwise it wouldn't be like it's surrounding like your intuition, your happiness, prosperity, your passion and abundance, and maybe you're just obsessing about it, you know, um, and that instead of obsessing, you just need to kind of give it time. Um, it's like it's really like that this devil doesn't really totally fit, um, but maybe you're obsessing about all of this, about getting your wishes fulfilled, you know, being in prosperity, and you just need to really take the time, you know, take the time out. You have here this Four of Swords, which is about resting, you know. Don't really embrace your pride, but take that time to that time out, you know. Take that time out to really sort out your choices that you have, you know. Really find the clarity. It's interesting that this is the Four of Swords, but yet there's only one sword that I see on it. So maybe through, you know, reflection and meditation and such, this Ace of Swords will present itself. You know, this truth will present itself. You know, and you also have the snake that's around the top of his head, or at least to me, it looks like a snake. So maybe, you know, you will shed a skin and kind of be reborn, or be you know, transmuting the energy from obsessiveness to something positive, and you'll be changing it from, you know, this OCD to something really positive. Thank you, Aquarius, so much for letting me do this, or having the patience here. Let's go ahead and pull some cards. This here, we will get some additional messages, and then we'll get some positive insights. Okay, so Moonlight. For me, with this card, it's talking about revealing, trusting your intuition and revealing something that hasn't been seen yet, something that, um, you know, still needs to be revealed. Her back is to us, so we don't see really what is in front of her. She's really shy, I guess, in essence, but there's something that hasn't been revealed just yet. And that could be what this clarity comes in through this Ace of Swords, this new beginning, not new solid start here in clarity, right? Um, so yeah, so I think that when you do take that pause and you do have that meditation, then you will have this clarity coming in. All right, so what is some advice for this week? Shadow Queen. So Shadow Queen is about acquiring the knowledge, bringing light to a situation. So I definitely see this as that reflection, doing the work, bringing light into a situation. Same with this moon card, actually, really, really correlates. Trusting that intuition, that you have this light within you to bring out your wish fulfillments, to bring something to clarity, right? She's hooded here, you know, you can only see half of her face, but that light is so bright that it illuminates that half, and eventually you'll be able to see all of it, just like this moon, right? So thank you so much, Aquarius, for letting me do your weekly or weekend reading. I do apologize for all of my wonderful ramblings and ums and such. Every week it will get better the more relaxed that I am in front of this camera. And I do hope that it will go by a little bit smoother. Thank you. You guys have a great weekend. Bye.